How did I rise from the dungeons to topple kings? How did I win this battle when everything was against me? Watch closely, because what you're about to witness is not just my story, it's the blueprint for anyone who refuses to stay broken. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. Power is fleeting. Today I learned this truth in fire and blood. They sold me. My own brothers. Gold over loyalty. Everything I built burns behind me. But I remain standing. The fall does not define you. The rise does. When you hit bottom, you discover what you're made of. Chains, mud, blood. My body screams for mercy, but I crawl forward, because a man who crawls can eventually walk. A man who walks can eventually hunt. Adversity reveals character. These chains bind my body, not my will. They drag me through the streets in iron. The crowd watches. They see a defeated slave. They see wrong. External circumstances cannot touch the sovereign mind. Through these bars, I see the machine of tyranny, and I plan its destruction. Darkness, iron bars. Beyond them, the arena where men die for entertainment. I watch the guards, their rotations, their weaknesses. The wise man learns more from his enemies than fools learn from friends. Every weight I lift makes me stronger. Every chain I drag forges the weapon they will regret creating. Massive stone, chains pulling at my limbs. They expect me to break. I become unbreakable instead. This stone is not my punishment. It is my preparation. The weight crushes. Muscles scream, lungs burn. But suffering is the forge where warriors are made. They think this is torture. I embrace it as training. Another stone, another test. My body becomes iron itself, hard, unyielding, ready. Purpose turns suffering into strength. In the darkness, I stopped being the man who fell. I became the storm. The guards see it now. Not defeat in my eyes. Fire, cold, calculating rage. The look of a man who has found his reason to survive. I have nothing left to lose. That makes me dangerous. They force us to fight each other. But I remember who put us here. Arena. Other gladiators. We're forced to kill our brothers for entertainment. But when my moment comes, my blade will find its true target. They roar for blood. They will get it, but not the way they expect. Thousands watching, safe in their seats, drinking wine while we bleed. Let them watch what they created. I fight not with rage, but with precision. Not with emotion, but with purpose. Blood, smoke, screams. The arena is hell, and hell has forged me into something they should fear. I watch. I learn. I remember every face. A guard raises his blade. A prisoner kneels. The crowd cheers. This is their justice. Soon they'll learn mine. Let them think I'm finished. Let them underestimate me. Broken from the last fight. Dragged across sand. The crowd already bored. Perfect. Never show your hand until you strike. The gates open. Blinding light. The roar of death. I walk forward, unafraid. They don't send men anymore. I've killed too many. Now they send the beast. Death smiles at me. I smile back. The second gate opens. Shadow and muscle. Claw and hunger. The impossible fight begins. Two predators, two survivors. Both refuse to submit. The tiger, massive, scarred, hungry. But I am hungrier. It lunges. I move. Not with panic, with precision. Claws like knives, jaws that crush bone. I dance with death itself. The beast fights for hunger. I fight for freedom. We circle, strike, counter. Blood stains the sand. There is no contest. They wanted me broken. They made me deadly. Again and again we clash. The crowd has never seen this. A man who refuses to die. The beast tires, but I am fighting more than the beast. Every guard who beat me. Every master who chained me. Every senator in luxury. I'm fighting them all. My blade finds its heart. Predator to predator. Warrior to warrior. The beast falls. The crowd erupts. They think this is entertainment. They have no idea what comes next. I stand over the fallen. The crowd chants my name. Blood on my hands, chest heaving, and I look up. At the emperor, I don't celebrate. I don't acknowledge the crowd. I turn and look at the emperor. The crowd goes silent. Everything changes in this moment. There, in the sand, a spear. Long, balanced, perfect. I look at it. I look at the royal box. Time to correct their mistake. I pick up the spear, test its weight. The guards shift nervously. They sense it. This is not part of the show. I raise the spear. Not in salute, in aim. The crowd gasps. The emperor's smile falters. Too late. Time slows. I see everything clearly now. All of them. Right there. Watching. The emperor, the senators, the guards, the crowd, all about to learn what they created. I throw. Decades of training, one perfect moment. It strikes. A senator falls. Chaos erupts. Guards rush in, armed, armored, afraid. I rip the chains from my wrists. No longer restraints. Weapons. One by one, the gladiators stand, united by desperation and rage. We meet the guards, not as slaves, as men. The arena becomes a real battlefield, brutal, chaotic, honest. Blood soaks the sand, but we push forward because freedom is taken, not given. Now you know how I rose from the dungeons, how I won the impossible battle. I learned 3 truths. 1. The obstacle is the way. Every challenge forges you stronger. 2. You are not a victim. You are a warrior who hasn't realized it yet. 3. Your mind is your fortress. They can chain your body, never your will. The crowd will always cheer for blood. The powerful will profit from your submission. The system will keep you small. Your job? Refuse. Resist. Rise. I once heard a great emperor philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, say, Marcus Aurelius, quote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live. Every day is combat. Every moment tests whether you will be gladiator or crowd, warrior or slave. Choose wisely, because history remembers only those who refused to kneel. Now go. Your chains are waiting to be broken.